Hi everybody, this is Erica and I'm just doing kind of a life update. And I wanted to talk about something that recently happened, and it was, of course, not the most pleasant experience, but I think it's important to talk about it, especially for anyone who's younger who's watching this, just to know that this can happen and how to deal with it. Um, so I was fired from a Boston spa last week, and um, it was kind of a shock. I definitely did very well in school, passed the boards fine, and I did everything that I knew to do that I'd been trained in doing. The environment there I quickly picked up on was um, a little bit cutthroat. So, employees would be fighting with each other. They would blame an employee if they weren't getting very good tips, things like that. So my attitude was, I've been in the workforce long enough, was just stay out of it, keep your mouth shut, and do your job. And so I tried to just really employ that tactic, and I did the best that I could to please the clients. And I was mainly doing facials. The other esthetician was more into things like brow laminations and lashing. Um, so on Sunday, there were employees that were fighting with each other, and the owner was called in because there was so much fighting. And I was like, just stay out of this, do your job, and go home, and don't complain about anything. At the end of the day, the owner said, I need to talk to you. And he called me over and he just said, the clients are complaining that you're putting too much product on their skin, that they don't really seem very happy with you. That affects our bottom line, so we're just gonna have to let you go. I could tell he felt bad about doing it, and he was trying to couch it as nicely as possible. I was okay with it. Commuting into Boston, I don't live in Boston, but commuting into Boston was very stressful, and I was already feeling like some overwhelm there. And I really wasn't a big fan of the climate there. Um, so it's always an ego kick when someone tells you you're not measuring up. The owners were very young. They had just bought the spa, and they really had no background in spas or aesthetics or massage. They just bought it. It was like a moneymaker for them. So I don't really take too much to heart what he said. It was just based on kind of reacting to maybe some not so um, enthusiastic responses or feedback he got. Now, I've been a receptionist at a very reputable spa, and I know that people complain, even at reputable spas. It happens. Some people either want like a discount or they want a freebie, or some claims are really just not founded. They really just don't have much grounds. Um, a previous boss who had a lot of experience in owning a salon and spa said, would kind of investigate and listen to the employee's perspective on things, and then would say, I don't think this person really deserves a refund. I think it's just kind of an unfounded complaint. Um, so I guess the point of this video is just that this can happen. Firings are never feel good. I immediately asked my boss at the other spa that I work at. I said, "Have you ever gotten complaints about me? Have you?" And she said, "No, actually, I never." Um, she was, "If anything, people have been very complimentary of you." So I knew I would have had a problem if she was also getting complaints, but she wasn't. So it was just something about that spa. And it was hard. It was an ego blow. Um, but I know that I'm a really talented esthetician, and I know that I'll find my way. Um, it just wasn't the place for me. So I think my advice to anyone who does get fired is you do have to do a lot of like inner kind of, reflection. Was I really just not measuring up? Was there a problem with my behavior? Was basically, is there, was it basically, did it have grounds or did it not? And when I look back on it and the amount of work that I put into it and how serious I took it, I don't have any regrets. There's nothing I could have done differently. I only could work with the products they gave me, and I could only work with the equipment they gave me, and I couldn't do anything more. So, it don't take things so personally if you do get fired. Realize that sometimes it's something even possibly beyond you, and just kind of it's a hard thing to deal with, especially like if it's the first time that it's happened to you. It's definitely, kind of something that you have to kind of regroup from, but realize that it's not necessarily a personal thing. It just maybe wasn't a good fit for you there, or it could have been they were kind of misguided about basically what the issues were. Um, so that's my advice on like getting terminated. Not a very pleasant feeling, but I definitely am going to be more selective about the next spa that I work at, and make sure that it's a very constructive environment and the employees are supportive of each other, and the management actually understands the industry. So that's just my 2 cents. I've kind of been away because I was working, but just wanted to give people some advice. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.